Let's talk about several groups of people that you wouldn't expect that could help you in the workplace. Now, this is beyond your boss, obviously, your peer managers, your employees. These are the kinds of people that hide in the shadows. You don't tend to see very often, but can make a big difference in helping you achieve what you need to achieve. As a side note, the more you get promoted into an organization, the more you realize that power doesn't come from your rank. Power comes from your ability to make connections, develop alliances, and otherwise influence the people around you. Now, more connections can help, but it's not automatically more is automatically better connections. What is important is being strategic about the connections that you make so that you can use that to forward your interests. And in that case, for example, the following three groups of people are very useful to have as an ally as you're trying to do work. The first group of people are your facilities or building management. This could also include building security, the cleaners as well. Basically, the people who are involved in the physical office environment and making sure that's managed correctly. These people you may not interact with, but you want to make sure that you develop a connection with them because they're the ones that can help open doors for you, secure elevators, manage special deliveries, anything that may be unusual but can really make the difference between achieving your objective in the office or not. The second group of people that you want to have in your back pocket are your IT support staff. Now, these are people that hopefully you don't have to interact with very often, but chances are you will interact with them at some point on the job and you'll need to get something sorted out. The thing you need to remember with this group of people is that they're often really technically minded first, and what will help with them is being patient, listening to their questions, and answering their direct questions, because IT are trying to solve your problem, but they have a particular methodology which they do that. I know having your computer not working or your internet connection not functioning can be very frustrating, but having a little patience and helping them through their process of solving the problem will build that trust with them and make them more willing to help solve your problem. The final group of people you want to have on side are the department's admin assistants or the executive assistants, whoever is supporting your group in that fashion. These are the people who are uniquely positioned to connect with your boss, connect with the other managers, connect with other departments, other assistants in other groups, and can actually be the people who can open the doors for you, make the connections to the people at the right level, and solve some really unique challenges. If you can get these people on side with you and make sure you have a good connection with them, it can go a long way in helping you talk to the right people, blend with the right people, and solve those problems. Final point, how do you connect with these people? First off, make sure you learn their names. Seems like an obvious thing, but be able to address them by name, ask them how their day is going, and be actually interested in what they have to say. Making that human connection is really important. Then make sure you're respecting their time. Often these people are very busy in the work that they're doing. They've got other tasks that they're accountable for. So find out how they would like you to interact with them when you have a question or when you have an issue, how best to approach them, how best to raise these issues when they come up. And finally, make sure you're acknowledging them when they're doing a good work. A lot of the times, these people don't get that praise, don't get that acknowledgement. It goes a long way. Say thank you. Be specific about the work that they are doing and the difference that it's making, and tell their boss it makes a huge difference in their day. Was this helpful? And is there anyone else that you would add to this list? If you like this and you're interested in more, then why don't you consider downloading my checklist for new managers? It's linked in below. It includes 100 different things that you can do, mindsets, activities, to make sure that you're most prepared for your manager role. Great for new managers, but also if you've been in a manager role for a little while, it's also useful to get the fundamentals down. Anyway, check that out in the link below. In the meantime, let's get to work.